Hello and welcome to another episode of Bodied, a Cloud9 Fancast. I'm your host Havokpus, and I am joined by my co-host Frozencreek.
Hello, hello. How's it going?
It's going good. How are things with you?
I got a hole in one over the weekend. My
Ooh,
first one ever, so that was pretty hype.
nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was up north and I was hitting very well all week. My i- irons at golf, so to see one finally going for the first time was really cool.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah, yeah. And my dad was there to see it, so he was super hype about that too.
Oh nice. I've
Probably
gotten a hole in one in like putt putt before, but I've never played actual golf.
I I think that almost counts.
I'm gonna say it counts for my pride.
Okay, fair. All right. So, do you know who did not get a hole in one this weekend?
Who?
Mango, because he was not playing golf.
Oh, haha. But
Not a good one, but
he did get the gold by winning the Smash Summit 11 thingy.
yeah, I didn't get a chance to see much of it, but I watched the VOD of a final against oh shit, Z- Zane.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's right.
Zane.
Zane.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was super hype. Two best of five series going all five games. Mango got the reverse sweep the first time around, and then he won 3-2 after being down four stocks to two stocks in game five. So really cool to see.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I heard it was like extremely hype, especially with him just, he went into the losers pretty early, I believe. So for him to come, to kind of come out and pull off pull off what he did was pretty impressive.
Yeah, he went through a hungry box and plup on his losers bracket run too. So
Yeah, that's really tough competition. Like have to go through Hungry Box. Hungry Box is really good.
yeah, and insane twice. So I wish I saw those games because it sounded really cool. But what are you gonna do? I guess I was too busy getting a hole in one
What would Mango think, Frozen? What would Mango think of this?
of a hole in one.
Yeah, you missed his performance to get your precious hole in one.
Fair. I did see his Big House 6 win live though. So granted that was like 5 years ago at this point, but that's beside the point. Um, I think that's this win is probably his best win since then. The Big House, I think it was Big House 6. It was like 2015 or 16. Um, I looked online to see if they were doing that again this year, but it doesn't seem like it's going on this fall. I I hope they managed to get something together because it's a 40-minute walk from yeah, from my apartment, so it's super close. Yeah, and I'd really like to go.
Oh yeah, that sounds like really convenient.
Yeah, and to see Maine go live. I think I actually saw him at DreamHack. I'm not sure though. But yeah, shout out to him.
Well, congratulations again, Mango, for your extremely good performance. But moving on, we have some Valorant news. Um, the team is going to be playing in the Challengers 2 qualifier event thingy on July 22nd. Um, Also interesting to note, Floppy probably is going to be playing with the team. He has like removed Valorant player from his like Twitter description thing, and I think Poise has been seen screwing with the team instead of him. So it seems that Floppy is out, and Zeppa will be playing with Poise, Leaf, Zeta, and Mitch for this event, and probably
Yeah,
in the future.
yeah, which sucks because I felt like Floppy was finally coming back into it. So now that he's gone, we have to bring back Poise for a big tournament too.
Yeah. It kind of sucks. Like I do know that Floppy did not like he didn't really like seem to enjoy playing Valorant, so it's kind of understandable, from just from the perspective of like he really doesn't want to like play it, and he just wants to like go back to CS or whatever. So I think it's kind of understandable. Like if you're just not feeling a game, then you can't exactly play it, even professionally. But it does suck because I really did like Floppy. He was probably one of my favorite Cloud9 players.
Yeah, he's been my favorite since CS:GO. But oh well, I guess I'm assuming it's not going to be the return of CS:GO, but a goodbye to Floppy at this point. But
Yeah, that's what everyone's pretty much saying.
yeah, which sucks, but I don't blame him. The bracket for that tournament has also seemingly been leaked, and Cloud9 Blue is going to be the third seed. They are sitting in the same dish or region as Ela Geniuses. Are there any other good teams here? Luminosity, Energy, and in C9, a white is also playing. They're coming in as the 40th seed, and they're in the number one seeds bracket, which is Sonics. Who is that?
I think it's one of the I can't remember. I've seen them play before.
Or did someone rename themselves or something?
No, I'm pretty sure they've
I
been a
don't.
team.
I feel like I haven't heard of them before, but they're also in with Immortals. So they have a bit of a tougher run.
Yeah, C9Y is gonna have a tough time. I really hope that they can qualify though. Just because we were pretty close last time. I don't blame the team too much, considering they haven't played. Their first event. They kind of haven't played a bunch, and they're trying out stuff with like the roster and all that jazz. So I wasn't like too upset with them, but I would really like to see a win this time around.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks. The tournament, the tournament rules setup tournament, tournament setup. It looks like there's 128 teams all playing best of threes, which is going to be a nightmare to stream and watch. First off, but it's going to go from 128 to 64 to 32 to 16 to 8, 4, 2, and 1. So it is a long run to get there, and it doesn't look like there's a losers bracket. So you kind of just have to win like what 6 straight games.
Yeah, pretty much.
So at that point, it's almost you just luck.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if some of our games weren't even streamed, which really sucks because I really like watching our team play, and then when you can't watch them, it's like, well, that's upsetting.
Yeah. So I'm assuming. Well, this came out. This leak, quote unquote, came out. I think yesterday or Monday. So I'm assuming that we'll get a time and date because it starts what Thursday. So it's got to
Yes.
be coming out soon enough. I guess now's a good time to say we're recording this on Tuesday rather than Wednesday because I'm going to be golfing again. So I'm assuming that Cloud9 is waiting until 5 o'clock today to announce any breaking news because they hate us. But if that happens, it will not be in our podcast because this will not be out till Thursday, which is when a tournament will be happening, I guess. So that bracket is in the Cloud9 subreddit. So look out for that and watch a team this weekend because it should be a doozy.
Yeah, it should be really exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Speaking of doozies, I think we got a fun week of League of Legends that we have to discuss. That's starting with the Academy team. I don't think I watched the CLG game, but I did watch some of TLA, and that was rough for Academy. I'm assuming if we dropped a game to CLG, that it was extremely rough too, because I can't imagine that their Academy team is much worse than their actual team. So that's not really a good look.
No, it's not.
But this week they have Golden Guardians Academy, which technically would have been last night when this is out, and then Dig Academy today at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So keep an eye out for that. They're making their final push for Proving Grounds, and I don't even remember if there's a playoff or not for Academy. I think it's just Proving Grounds.
Yeah, I thought Proving Grounds was like the replacement.
Yeah, so they're jockeying for seeding in that at this point, but there are some super strong Academy teams this time around. But back on topic, some doozies. We had a beautiful game, just the edge of your seat, drama back and forth against FlyQuest on Friday. FlyQuest, the cat or Rioto's FlyQuest.
Yeah,
I think I blocked it
for
out.
the main team or the.
Yeah, I think I blocked it out.
I just remember us
like PTSD kind of thing.
All I remember is us having the lead. We looked good, and then I was making food, and I was like, okay, we got this in the bag. I can go make.
It was Immortals.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's how bad. How bad it was is that I totally forgot it was Immortals and not FlyQuest.
Yeah, we played Immortals.
Ouch.
Heck, who did we play?
Yeah, 2 Clone Anchors back to back. It was Immortals, CLG, then
CLG, that's right. I know there was a G. I wanted to say Evil Geniuses. Yeah, no, the Immortals game, like I was watching it. I'm like, okay, we're winning. We're looking good. Things feel pretty safe. I'm gonna go make me some food.
That was the mistake then. Never unclench.
And then apparently so, because like I look back, like after like I got my like food or whatever, just to see like the loser screen, and I'm like, what did we do?
Yeah, we had a Mountain Soul and Baron, and we lost a game with both of those active.
Yeah, that's
which is special. It's something I don't think I've ever seen us do before. It looked based on my memory now. Sven was pushing mid lane too hard and got picked up, killed, and then as we tend to do, everyone tried to go in after he was already dead, and then we lost 2 or 3, and then Vulcan was left to defend at the base. So
okay, so we would just do the same thing that we normally do. Cool.
Yes, it was just
cool.
Later in the game.
Yeah, that really burned me. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. There were a few of us in our Discord chat that were just like, well, I guess we're just giving up now because they seem we have.
Yeah, I the thing that really upsets me is like they're doing these mistakes like every single game. It's not like isolated incidents like, oh, he just made a mistake here. It's the same players are making the same exact mistakes week in, week out to the point where it's just like, what are we doing? Like what are the coaches doing? Like, what are the players doing? And it's just really frustrating when you see that like every game. It's like, oh, we lost. Was it because Sven overstepped? Yeah. Was it because Blabber like picked a fight that we shouldn't have? Yeah. And it's just like when is enough enough, and we're gonna actually see like the players like change how they play and change their approach to be just be better.
Yeah, and and for some reason, yeah, like yeah, yeah, Callista is Sven's pocket pick, but I can like think of like maybe 2 out of like 10 games that we've won
No,
with
yeah,
him on.
like his Kalista has not been looking good, so
Yeah,
it's
but he always plays it, and I don't know why.
yeah, I don't maybe he just seems like comfortable on it. Like I don't know. It's definitely a head scratcher for sure, cuz he just hasn't had success on it. So it's like, why are you doing this?
Oh, the one thing I forgot to add about the game, is that Blabber, after we lost 1 or 2 or 3 or something, Blabber was like, "I'm gonna go clear this minion wave," and then he died for it. And then because he was dead, we couldn't hold the base, because Blabber tried to kill a minion wave, and then we lost off that too. So that was another insult to injury. I'm going back to read our notes about the game. Um, I don't know, man. That was demoralizing, and even like beating CLG and Golden Guardians like relatively convincingly, it really felt bad. And I'm glad I was out of town on Saturday and Sunday, even though we won. Like it was a good, you met a good mental reset.
Yeah, I mean the Golden Guardians one, like I don't really care that much about it because it's like, or the CLG win, it's like
No, that doesn't count.
no, it doesn't, because it's like, you've had your first like convincing game in like how long, and you choose to like this is when you turn it on. It's against literally the worst team in the league. And in
Yeah,
the
it's too late at that point.
yeah. And the Golden Guardians game, like even though we won, like that was still a rough looking game. Like we still had a lot of mistakes, and we were like kind of throwing at certain points too. So it was still just like, you're just kind of questioning like what are you doing? Why are we doing this? And so it's just really frustrating to watch the team kind of go through that.
Yeah, and I think like the hardest part about it is like seeing our team talk. You talk about it too. I watched Vulcan's interview after. I'm not sure what game it was.
Vulcans was
He
after Golden Guardians.
Okay, so it was after that, and he just seemed depressed. It was like you're watching Broxa talk about CLG. Like it was that bad. He wasn't even like somewhat happy at all. And it wasn't like oh yeah, we just came in, did our job, and now we're out. It was like, no, we're just garbage, and thank God you'll be won that game, because if it's that bad right now. And I think losing Friday really should have beat them down, and it seemingly did. But it just seems like they don't have a solution.
No, it definitely feels like they're just kind of grasping at straws. Like I think at least with this week, we're at least seeing like at least for Blabber, like he's getting champions that he can actually excel on. He played he played Volibear against Golden Guardians.
Olaf,
He played Olaf against CLG. And it's
which
like
was dumb.
why have you not been picking these picks for him? Like I feel like part of it is that a lot of our coaching staff was they were like part of the LS school of thought and they were trained by LS. Uh which I think is kind of bad because LS has a very specific way of approaching the game, which is he likes to pick he prefers these scaling compositions that um like are somewhat hard to execute, and he picks compositions that are difficult to execute, but within the confines of the game they are, sort of quote unquote perfect. And they are very, they're like these smart drafts that he really prefers. And I think that's sometimes what we're doing, and we're taking these picks and we're taking these compositions, even though our players cannot play them. Like Blabber seems to struggle with AP junglers. You know, Sven is outside of like that one game against like Golden Guardians, he doesn't look that good on like Varus. Like we can't do poke compositions, and we can't play poke Varus. We can't play with Kalista, we can't use Jace, but we're picking these picks anyway, even though either our players individually or as a team can't play around them. So it just feels like we're hitting our head against a brick wall. So it's the coaches don't seem to adapt, the team can't seem to adapt, and at this point they're just trying to plug things in and see what actually fits and can have the team win and not collapse after like one or two bad decisions.
Yeah. And like a whole drafting thing is weird. Like, why are you gonna pick Olaf against CLG? Oh, when you could play team or jungle and still win. So then it gets banned on Sunday, and now it's going to be banned all next week too.
Yeah,
Why?
exactly.
Why not save it for 100 Thieves, or for Sunday? It's been a viable pick for all split, and he grabs it against the CLG for some reason, and then he popped off because
Because it's his
it's a
pocket
good.
pick, because it's his
Yeah,
one trick that he seems
yeah,
to excel at.
and it's CLG, so it was just weird for them to do that. Something tells me that like Friday they're gonna pick Lucian or Renekton mid again, and then against FlyQuest, they'll pick Silas, and then it gets banned on Sunday because fuck me, right?
I could definitely actually say that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like why pick Silas on Saturday rather than Friday or Sunday? But it just feels like something that they're gonna do. I'm hoping not, but I guess is now a good time to go to next weekend, or do you have something to add about
No, we can go to
Sunday?
next weekend.
All right, so this is probably going to be our toughest weekend in a while. We have 100 Thieves on Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. FlyQuest Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and TSM on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna say it again. If we go 1-2 this weekend with a win on Sunday, I will be content. But we have now lost to TSM twice in a row, 100 Thieves twice in a row, and FlyQuest once. So, but my point still stands. I will take a win on Sunday, and that's it. Plus, it would also confirm TSM does not get first place pretty much. So, also a plus.
Yeah, I don't have much confidence in this weekend. It's going to be such a hard it's just going to be such a hard like few matches. We're going to have to go against 100 Thieves. and TSM, who have both been looking pretty good. And I just, with how we've been playing, especially, I don't, I don't know like what we can do in the shape that we're in to like stop them. It seems like
Yeah.
what we're doing right now is just pointless. Uh, so I don't know. We'll have to really like either pull out some crazy like cheese pick to try to like get them, and just be like, haha, we got you. Or
Or allegedly, I think someone said that was going to happen again this weekend. But based off last time, they said that I'm not expecting much.
no,
Maybe
yeah.
a Draven, so cheesy. But um, I will say if there's one thing that Reaper is good at, it's falling apart at the end of a split. It's generally in playoffs, but maybe they can start a week earlier this time. Um, because if we were to go 3-0 this week, we could hypothetically end up in second, which is what we need for playoffs. If we would have beat Immortals on Friday or FlyQuest the week before, we would be in really good shape to get second place. But it's going to be extremely tough. But we can still hypothetically get second place if we go 3-0. TSM has Evil Geniuses, so that could be a possible loss. But I I don't know. Top four is obviously the goal at this point, and I think we're in a decent position to do that. But Team Liquid has FlyQuest, Dig, and Golden Guardians. So that's a possible 3-0 weekend for them. So, but we should be
Well, I
aiming
will
for
say that
top
Team
four.
Liquid has been struggling, but I think against those teams, they're probably going to have an easy weekend for them.
Yeah, and we need top four for the best playoff run. I believe I need to relook back at the rules, but that'll be a talk for playoffs, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, it's going to be a hard weekend. My expectations are low. I think that the team has to really come together and actually play like a team and play like a team that has a brain. Uh,
Yeah,
if Perks can actually, um, well, Perks has actually been all right the past couple of weeks, but I'd say if
Sven.
Blabber and Sven could not run it down, that would be like really appreciated.
Yeah. Oh, on the broadcast on Sunday, they were saying that after Impact had the highest like gold differential or something at like 15, that Fudge tied it on Sunday.
Ooh,
Um, they didn't talk about it on the dive today. I don't believe. I might have zoned out during that time, but they did talk about Impact's big game where he like broke a long-standing record, and then on the broadcast on Sunday, they said that Fudge tied it. So I guess I cannot confirm that, but if he didn't tie it, he was extremely close. But if he hadn't been solo killed by Licorice immediately after that gank, he might have broke it, I guess.
yeah. I did want to mention, against Golden Guardians, Fudge was looking really good. He basically solo carried that game for us.
Yeah, his scissors were extremely sharp that day.
Yeah, he
He looked really good that game.
yeah, he was probably what was like keeping us in it also. Which which kind of sucks. But you know, I think he's definitely the asset that we need to play around. We can't be like, I don't know. We need to focus on playing around those ranks right now. That's Fudge and I think to a lesser extent maybe Vulcan because they're the only two that are kind of performing, decently.
Yeah, and I feel like he's the only one who's not making dumb enough mistakes to throw his lead. Like if anyone else gets a lead, it's possible that they just throw it away, but not with Fudge.
Yeah, Fudge has been pretty consistent, which I've really liked. Um, Hopefully he can kind of keep that and continue to kind of hold on to that, uh, for this weekend and then eventually going into playoffs. Is this weekend the last week of regular season play?
No, I thought it was, but there's one more after this, and it's actually almost as difficult of a weekend.
Oh, okay. Oof.
We have Evil Geniuses Friday, Dig Saturday, Team Liquid on Sunday. So we could still get second place. I thought that this weekend was the last one when I talked about that, but it is still gonna be tough because we have uh, all the top 5 teams left beside us. So a lot to look forward to. I'm going to be out next weekend, so we still have to figure out what we're going to do with that. But can I get a prediction for this week? Are you going to take a sip of hopium first or no?
I don't think so. I'm gonna have to pass on that. Have to pass on that glass, if you will. I'm just gonna say that we're probably gonna run a 1-2, um, unless there's some sort of like miracle that happens. I don't see us. I don't think we're gonna beat TSM or 100 Thieves. That's just that's just me.
All right. Yeah. So how are we going uh, to beat FlyQuest then?
I think we're just gonna. Man. Uh, I'm gonna say that the first time we lost was a fluke
I
because
think it was.
we weren't prepared to go up against
I
those players.
sure sipping some copium here.
It tastes good as fruit punch flavor.
So I don't know. We're just gonna beat them in our superior skills.
Yes, we're going to use our wealth of experience to uh to dominate them, and
All
we'll
right.
win.
Are you prepared for this?
I am prepared. Oh my god.
Big sip of hopium. 3-0 weekend. We are jumping up to second place by the end of next week.
Alrighty, well,
We're gonna beat 100 Thieves. Perks is going to pull out. Let's see.
it's probably gonna play
He's not gonna play.
Lucian.
Or yeah, I was gonna say that, but it's not what I want. It's gonna be his redemption game on a Renekton.
No, not the one that he won 0-7 on. No.
Hopium took 2 big sips. Renekton on Friday. He's gonna be 7-0 this time against FlyQuest. Sven is gonna pop off on. Let's see. He's gonna pull out Zaya. And Sunday, TSM is gonna pick Illusion and lose because it's not a power of evil champion. It's not going to
I
be
like how you
us
picked I like how
being
you picked
superior, yeah, but them playing inferior.
I like how you picked Zyre for Sven when he's went on the record saying he hates playing Zaya.
Yeah, but he likes to play Callista in his garbage on her, and he wins on Zaya. So that's all I'm saying.
You'd think we would pick Zaya to win, but no.
Or yeah, because he doesn't want to play her, so he finishes faster.
He's like, get me out of this, get me out of this game. I don't want to play this champion anymore.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect. Flawless planning.
Flawless logic.
Or here's another thing we could do. Since Perks, I believe, would have refused to play Ziggs based on no information that I know of. It just does not seem like a Perks champion. We're going to draft Ziggs, Zaya. Perks is going to take Zaya and play with Vulcan. Sven is going to go mid on Ziggs.
I can see that just because Perks is somehow the better AD carry player on our team.
He realistically probably is, and not just on Zaya. But
Like, it's really
that's
weird saying that, but like he just plays 80s mid now. Because partially that's the meta, and I think partially that's just all he's comfortable with now.
it seems like it. But that is my big dose of hopium for today, and for the next like 6 months. So if I come back depressed in 2 weeks, it's because I used up all of yeah all of my hopium this week. So, and I feel bad saying that because it's not going to happen. But if we go 1 and 2 this weekend, please be a win against TSM.
That's all he asks. That's all he asks. Guys, just win, just please beat TSM.
Exactly.
He
All
needs
right.
it.
I think that's about it for this week then.
Yeah, that's sounding like that's about it. Thanks for listening. As always, be sure to follow us at C9 Bodied for you know, all of our stuff, I guess, and we'll see you next time.
All right. See you next time, guys.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.